Hey, we have got like a wicked storm coming. And I'm a little worried about the chicks. And so I figured I would shore up their temporary digs out here. Um, of course, we're gonna get like some sort of like nor'easter or something. Um, as soon as I put them out. Um, anyway, they're doing really well out here. I don't want to put them back into the garage, but I want them to have a safe place to ride out the storm. I've got a piece of plywood here. I've had it forever. Oh my God, this. But I'm gonna put that on top. I'll show you. All right. So these guys have a shelter. This side I'm not too worried about. Any wind that comes from that side is gonna be, it's protected, sheltered. This side is protected, sheltered. There's overhang. They have a safe place to go, and it should also keep them. And then there's this as well. Maybe I'll put that in a more sheltered spot for them as well. Hey guys, what do you think? Yeah, your first storm. Yeah, your first storm. What do you think of that? Let's make sure that you got plenty of water. 2 containers of water. And let's refill your food. Okay, baby chicks. I've done what I could. You guys are gonna be just fine. Yes, you are. And look, you got the big girls looking over you, huh? You watching over those babies, Feather? You watching over those babies? Yeah, they've got everything they need in there. Hey, cuties. Would you guys like some pre-storm corn? Yay! Hi, buddies. I know, you just took a dust bath. Okay, dust bathing like this is something that chickens do. It is a way of them getting rid of parasites. Now, I want to introduce you to a product. Here it is. I got actually 2 containers of it. This is a diatomaceous earth. It's kind of neat because it's actually made out of like marine fossils. All right. And this diatomaceous earth is, it's like a, it's like flea powder, but it does like all bugs, you know? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to throw that at you like that. I'm going to put some of this diatomaceous earth in the places where they dust bathe, okay? Because this will really help for them to take care of, things like the feather mites and stuff. I put the diatomaceous earth in their, good girl. I put them in their nesting boxes and stuff. So when they snuggle down in their nesting boxes, they are getting some of the diatomaceous earth. Now, it's a chemical-free way to keep their parasites, like feather mites and things like that, to control the feather mites and other scaly leg mites, things like that. These are stuff that birds get. And it's not a chemical, it's mechanical. This powder, what it does is it dehydrates the parasites, the mites and the fleas or whatever is bothering them. What it does is it kills them by drying them out. So it's not a chemical, it's mechanical, and it does what the dust does, only better. See how she's doing that? It's like she's like, oh good, look at this. I'm gonna snuggle down and she's gonna take a dust bath. Good girl. You taking a dust bath? And this is a behavior that that chickens that live in a factory farm, they never get to enjoy this. And this is something that they love to do. They will get in there and they will look like they are swimming. They'll look like they're, and look at them. Hi, you guys are swimming? Mm-hmm. Okay, enough about diatomaceous earth. Okay, I came out to water my three sisters' garden, and I noticed something that's kind of interesting that I want to share with you. Okay, in the middle here, this is a baby tomato plant, and I have another baby tomato plant. Where'd you go, tomato? Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, and another baby tomato plant right here. Now, I did not plant tomatoes. Tomatoes are not part of the Three Sisters formula. It is, corn, beans, and squash. All right, but I put on all that compost, and in the compost, as I mentioned before, are seeds because, we throw kitchen scrap into our compost, including tomatoes that are, gone bad, and they contain seeds. Now, these guys weren't planted, so I affectionately refer to plants like these as volunteers. Okay, we got volunteer tomato plants growing out of our compost heap constantly. But I'm not sure if I will let them grow to maturity, for a couple of different reasons, okay? If I have no way of knowing if this plant, what variety it is, or if it's an heirloom variety or not. And if it is not an heirloom variety, it is not going to breed true, which means that it's going to kind of just be taking up space, nutrients, and I won't get tomatoes off of it like I want to. And my husband's tomatoes in the front garden are going like gangbusters. So I am going to treat this volunteer like a weed. Sorry, tomato plant. And this one over here. And we will let the other tomatoes do their thing.